What's up, y'all? It's your boy Cashmere Matic. Today ain't one of them videos. Ain't no reaction video. Ain't a puppy update. Ain't no gaming. Ain't no music video. Ain't none of that. Today I just want to talk. Because honestly, I've been carrying a lot of frustration lately. And I know some of y'all creators out there probably just looking at me like, yeah, whatever. Or maybe some of y'all feel the same way. A lot of people see a YouTube channel and just think it's simple. Hit record and upload. But honestly, it isn't like that. People think just upload, push it in, get it popping, get the views, make the money, and live happily ever after. But if you actually been doing this for years, you know that's not how it works. For me, YouTube has been a grind, a real grind. Years of uploading videos, years of live streams, years of staying up late, years of sacrificing family, years of trying something different every time you make a video, years of trying to figure out what the algorithm wants or what it don't want. And after all that, one morning changed everything. Now, before somebody says it's only a warning, no, it's not a warning. For the creator, it doesn't feel like a warning, because the moment that warning hits your account, suddenly everything you built disappears overnight. And that's the scary part. Not knowing and not understanding and not having any answers. Just being told a decision was made and that's it. But listen, what really got me wasn't even the warning itself. It was the feeling that hit you afterward. That feeling that nobody would actually explain to me what happened. I reached out, I asked questions. I tried to understand the logic. I tried to understand all the little policies behind everything. I wasn't asking for special treatment if that's what they was thinking. I wasn't asking for a favor if that's what they was thinking. I simply wanted clarity. I wanted someone to tell me, here's what exactly happened to your channel, Cashmere Matic. Here's exactly why. Here's exactly what needs fixed. And instead, it felt like I hit a wall, talking to a wall that 1,000 of us hit every single day as we be on YouTube. You send emails, you wait, you hope, and then eventually you get a response that basically says, well, the decision is final and then we can do about it. This is in our policies. So imagine spending years building something, and then when somebody just tell you something goes wrong, nobody can really tell you why. That's the creator you have to deal with. And if you never been there though, bro, then it's hard for you to judge me. It's hard for you to explain on how powerless that feels. That became the artist account, the one I make music on. You know, the one with the ads all over it with the commercials and stuff. That's where my frustration really, really started growing. Because music always has been important to me. It ain't just this YouTube stuff. I could care less. All these videos can go up in smoke. You know, just like a blunt wrap. Everything could just come kapoof. I could care less. I just want my music, man. You can't touch my music, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of y'all know me from the videos. And that's cool. And I got mad respect for a lot of people. And a lot of people know me for the live streams, because, you know what I'm saying, people don't watch videos. Sometimes they just only watch the live stream. But music has always been a part of me, bro. So when I start seeing problems that is affecting my artist presence, I started to see problems, everything. It hit me different. Because now it ain't my videos, it's the music that's happening to everything that I'm doing. That's another piece of me. That's another piece of my identity. And once again, confusion, questions, waiting around, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. trying to figure out why things disappear, trying to figure out why certain features ain't there no more. Trying to figure out why one thing works, why another thing doesn't work. And then the worst part is nobody on the outside really understands what the hell you talking about. People just see a channel, right? They don't see the stress behind your channel. They don't see the hours spent checking the analytics. They don't even see the email that you send in YouTube back and forth. YouTube partnership program. They don't see that. It's like they blind to it, and it's just like y'all don't want to see it. It's like you're oblivious to the oblivious. I heard one of my dudes tell me in here. I ain't gonna say his name, but we're gonna call him Pastor because my dude. We was talking about the Matrix and stuff earlier in the live, man. It said it's stuck in your mind. It's your mind's what your mind think. Shout out to Pastor. And I'm starting to feel that way. Really, I think they don't never see the appeals. You know, like the appeals when you like appeal the decision that they made. They don't see the sleepless nights. They don't see you like refreshing your dashboard over and over again. They don't see the upload. That's it. Then there's watch time hours. Let's talk about watch time hours, because I know I'm not the only creator on earth losing my mind over it. I know I'm not, because every day you trying to move forward, you upload, you live stream, you promote, you stay consistent, then you look at your numbers and somehow it feels like you're running on a treadmill and you're going backwards. You move, but you do not get anywhere. One day your watch hours is up, the next day they go down, then they drop again, and then you sitting there wondering is I'm crazy? Is I'm losing my mind? Should I be admitted in a psych ward? Or like, is I'm missing something here? Like, is it the biggest piece of the puzzle is I'm missing here? Cause like you start wondering if it's like why it feels impossible. It's like an impossible race. You can't ever win. I spend so much time chasing that. Watch time hours especially. And honestly, it's exhausting. And I'm burnt out, bro. Not because I don't love creating, bro, because I do, bro. I always was like come back to the game like Joe. I'm always gonna come back some kind of way. Like I quit the other day because I ain't think I can move forward. And taking money off my kids' mouth and taking food off my plate is killing me. You can't just you can't even explain yourself what happened to my account. I don't know what to say. You can't explain it. This is really very soft compared to the live earlier. But trust me, like real talk. It's like because sometimes I feel like the finish line keeps moving. As I get closer, it moves. I get closer again, then it moves again. Like, and after enough, you start asking yourself questions like, you know, YouTubers, creators do not like admitting themselves. Is this even worth doing? Am I wasting time? And does anybody actually give a rat's ass? I just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Will anybody even notice if I stopped doing videos tomorrow? Those thoughts crept in. Every creator has them. Some just don't talk about it. And I did quit. It was a couple people that stepped up though. And it wasn't that many, man. It was Gen X and Tammy. So, you know what I mean? I think her name is, I can't say her name, right? So we're just gonna call her, I think her name Tanisha does it all, or you know. But anyway, she's really cool. They both cool people. They the one who stepped down and said, "What are you doing, Cash? Don't quit. What's up with this? What are you doing? You can't walk away. But if you do, bro, you know it's messed up. But you know we're gonna miss you, and then that keeps you going. That's that blood pumping. It's boom, 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 boom. It's that blood pumping. You know what I'm saying? J Next made a video about me, and it makes you want to get back up. You know, even when they killed the dream and told me I can't make nothing from this until September 18th with my artist account back, they put me down to a standard channel because they said I did the child policy. Cool, with a warning. That's messed up. I don't know how. And I tried to have it explained to me. They can't. Well, what did I do? I mean, I can't tell you this. That's crazy, right? Like everybody just want to like look successful online. Like they don't ever want to tell you all the times they struggling. They don't. Nobody even want to admit that they frustrated. Nobody won't even admit they tired, bro. But the truth, a lot of creators are exhausted. A lot of us are effing burned out. And a lot of creators are scared. Because smaller channels, like myself, because when you're not a giant creator with millions of subscribers, every setback, everything that they do to you, or anything something that happens to your channel, it feels huge. It hurts. Every warning feels huge, man. Every lost feature feels huge. Every lost dollar feels huge. Every algorithm change feels huge. You feel like you're trying to survive a system that you cannot change overnight. Like, and the craziest part about it, man, most of us keep going. Not because it's easy, not because it's profitable, because I ain't making no money, not because it's guaranteed. God bless me. It might be a sign right there. It's just because, like, we love creating. That's the truth. Not because, like, nobody would put themselves through all this hell with all this frustration if they didn't genuinely love making content and making people happy. They would, bro. Trust me. I would not do this if I didn't really love y'all. Like, straight up, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know what I'm saying? Think about it, man. How many nights? How many late nights? How many times I failed in videos, man? How many uploads nobody watched me? How many live streams with barely anybody there like tonight? How many thumbnails have I made that completely I changed them up 3-4 times and it still ain't get nothing? How many edits have I made? I probably done logged in 100, probably I don't know, maybe close to 100,000 hours in editing. How many ideas I done pissed away and threw away? How many times have you started over? Most of y'all would have just quit. Creators don't quit. We keep showing up every day. That's why I have so much respect for anybody trying to build something online. Whether you get 10 subscribers, 100, 1,000, or 1 million, or 1 billion. Because I know how hard this is, man. And I know what it feels like when you put your heart and your soul into it and something feel invisible. Like, I know what it feels like to get excited over a video and watch it flop. I know what it feels like to think you finally about to make progress and then you get knocked backwards. I lived it. I lived it and I'm living it now. So if you're watching this and you another creator struggling, you ain't alone. If you're frustrated, you're not alone. If you're confused, you're not alone. If you're tired, just like I am every single day, you're not alone. A lot of us trying to figure out this thing together. You know, that's why I try to build a community, man. Oh yeah, shout out to King Retro, because King Retro be shot me out too. Let's not put him out of the gang, because King Retro, Mugshot Vlogs, Jeremiah, you know, these are all the people that keeps me rolling and keep going. Jen, you know, Jen, Jennifer, and stuff like that. They keep me going, bro. Keep me going. Man, just keep me going. Like, I think as for me, though, I don't know exactly what the future look like for me on here. Let's just being honest. Maybe things get better. Maybe they don't. Maybe the watch time hours come back. Maybe they don't. Maybe the artist account gets sorted out and I'm back in that shit again September 18th. Maybe it doesn't. You know? I can't control none of that. But what I can control is keep showing up. Can't nobody stop that, and can't nobody stop the music. You can't control the music. You might control the narrative of where you want it on, but you can't you can't control what I've already created. You know, you can't control me making content. You can't control me telling stories. You can't control me spending time with my family. You can't control me being a father and being myself. At the end of the day, that's all I can do. There's nothing else that I can do to prove my worth. I don't have to prove my worth to a bunch of robots or prove my worth to a company, Rand, who's trying to burn it to the ground. I don't have to prove my worth to nobody. I prove my worth to my family, because that's who look up to me every day. Because if I let numbers define me, bro, I already lost. If I let warnings define me, I lost that battle too. If I let the algorithm, the algorithm define me, I've already lost that too. My value is not a dashboard. My value isn't analytics, bro. My value isn't even watch time hours, and neither is yours. If you're watching this, keep creating, keep building, keep learning, and keep fighting. Even when it feels pointless. Because sometimes the biggest victory isn't going viral. Sometimes the biggest victory is refusing to walk away. And trust me, bro, I know how hard it is every day. It's your boy Cash Monetization, and that's how I'm feeling lately. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Do me a favor, turn on post notification bell. YouTube told me only 0.8% of y'all don't even got it turned on, and that's why I ain't going up. That's what they told me. So do me a favor, let's prove them wrong, and let's prove that it be like kind of like holding the video hostage. Then if y'all turn it on, then we can shut their mouth either way. It don't matter. I ain't gonna end it all about that action like Michael Jackson. I ain't gonna end it on that. We just gonna end it on be strong, be powerful, and build a legacy. This the first video I done dropped. I want you to keep dropping more like this, man. Put down part 2, and I'll keep going. It's your boy Cash Monetization. I'm gone.